So this was our last day in Antalya. We arranged for a taxi to pick us up from the hotel, and we got to the airport on time. And then because we were taking a domestic flight to Istanbul, there was no rush in the security queues, so we had a little bit of time to enjoy a meal before we took off. We landed at Sabiha Airport, which is about 1 hour away from the town center itself. So we took a taxi from there, and when you cross the bridge, you can see these beautiful sights of the town itself on both sides, and the ship passing through, and the bridge itself is impressive. We then started looking for a hotel once we got to the city. We didn't have Wi-Fi. One of the shopkeepers very kindly let us have some Wi-Fi, and we booked a hotel. And then we started searching for the hotel with all of our luggage. And after a few minutes walk, we found the hotel. After a quick change, we then took the tram towards the Blue Mosque. We asked locals for the Blue Mosque, but they didn't know because it's commonly known as Sultanahmet there. And the walk from the tram to the Sultanahmet is not very far, it's only a couple of minutes. And as you enter the building itself, you get these incredible views of this wonderful piece of architecture. It's awe-inspiring and such an incredible sight, a magical one, I must say. As soon as you enter the building, you're expected to take off your shoes, and the women are expected to cover their hair with a scarf. They provide scarves there if you don't have one. It is still very much a working mosque, and people visit there to pray. And when you look up at the ceiling, you can see these wonderful blue tiles that gives its name as the Blue Mosque. The patterns are so intricate, and I think most of it is hand painted. Even outside the building, you can see this theme being carried out onto the ceilings, the domes, the walls, the doors, everywhere. When we came out of the Blue Mosque, we saw this vendor selling corn on the cob. We were quite hungry by then for a snack, so we had a go, and it was so tasty. It was really yummy, one of the best corn on the cobs that I've had. Then we started walking from the Blue Mosque to Hagia Sophia, which is very close by. It's literally about 5 minutes walk. And again, it's another great piece of architecture. It was, I think, built in 537 initially as a church. So just like the Blue Mosque, the ladies have to wear a scarf, and everyone must take their shoes off before you enter. And when you enter it, it's just such a gorgeous sight. It takes your breath away. The paintings, the intricate patterns on the walls, the dome itself is just so unique. The dome is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and on the ceilings you can still see some remnants of from when it used to be a church. There are some paintings of angels and Mother Mary and Jesus covered in white strips, and some bits have been taken, the plaster has been taken off, and you can still see some symbols of the church. I think it was made to a mosque when the Ottomans took over in the 1400s. It's just such a special place. So after visiting Hagia Sophia, we then went in search for food. There are restaurants all around it. Most of the restaurants offer rooftop dining experiences, and we were very fortunate enough to secure one such place. And Seth ordered pasta, and we ordered a platter of kebab. It was a surreal experience for me, because never in a million years did I think that I will be fortunate enough to visit Hagia Sophia, let alone be eating in front of it. Then we took another walk in front of Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. The site was again so incredible, so magical. It's just an experience that you have to have when you are in Istanbul, I feel. And then afterwards we took the tram back to our hotel and rested, because we had an early morning flight to catch the next day. And finally, it was time for us to leave Turkey behind. We all had such an amazing time in Turkey and collected memories, magical moments for a lifetime. We will certainly look forward to be returning back. So, until our next holiday, take care, goodbye, and we'll see you on the other side.